Hello and welcome back to Satisfactory. In our last episode we set up black powder, nobelisks, and the novelist detonator. So now we can blow stuff up, and we did a little bit there at the end of the last episode. We blew up those couple of large rocks that were on the plateau over there, kind of nearby where the limestone and the quartz and the coal that's feeding the power is. Oops, there we go. Okay, so I'm up here on the, where we're getting the iron and the coal for steel, because I wanted to follow a tip from a viewer from a couple episodes ago, where they said to update or upgrade these so they produce 270 parts per minute. They would consume a little bit more power. Why did it shut off? Okay, it's changing its speed there. If they produce 270, then that's an entire belt, and that is 6 entire steel foundries. So that's going to be a better plan for balancing out the steel to upgrade the miners. I'd never actually done any upgrading before because I'd never played quite this deep into the game. And this one needs to be 135, and so does this one. Wait, did it automatically take the thing? Oopsie. No, I want 2. It didn't take the thing. I gotta put it back. There we go. 135, and then you 135 with the thing in there. So these are made from the slugs, the power slugs we've been picking up randomly. You just put them. You can make them in a. Whoa! Hello, friend. Got a spider here. Where'd you come from? Well, that's bizarre. And it's dead. Okay. Sorry for anybody who might be arachnophobic. I had no idea there'd be a spider down here. There's, So by putting 270 total each, now we can supply 6 generators, or 6 smelters. Foundries, that's what they're called. 6 foundries, and, that we don't have to downclock the one. Overclocking does consume a little bit more power. Actually, a lot of bit more power. But overclocking is best done, I think, on the miners, because that's where your real limit is on the making of in first production, because there's only so many nodes on the map. You can only have so much coal, only so much iron, only so much copper, etc. And then you're done. I mean, there's a lot, but there's only so much. Eventually, you will run out. So overclocking seems to be the best place there, because that is the bottleneck. You can always put, especially if you overclock the coal miners, you can always put down more power. And then later, uranium miners and oil. Actually, not too much later oil, because we're going to do that today. So what I was saying about the power slugs also, before the spider showed up, is that you put them in a constructor, or you can just make them by hand. I just made them by hand because they are easily enough done. And I don't use that many of them. And no one really does, because there's only so many slugs on the map. So once you kind of make a few of them, there's not a whole lot of need to put them in a constructor, especially because you would need one constructor for each color. And that seems like a lot of infrastructure for something that you only are going to ever process a handful of. Okay, so I'm here at the hub. Last time we did the oil processing research. Everything else, I think, in tiers 5 and 6 requires some oil product, or some product that becomes beyond oil. Almost positive computers require some form of oil product. Can't see the recipe for it, but I think they're also made in a manufacturer. Either way, we need the oil to unlock them both, so we are stuck with that. I need to stop and get some. Oh, so we have the oil extractors. I picked up the motors, the reinforced beams. We need some cable and some copper sheets, because we're also going to need some pipes for these. Hopefully I have enough of everything else. Inventory is a bit full. A bit. Oh, you know what? Let me go drop off those those pieces of the spider there. That way we're not using that spot for 2 things we don't need. I'll just drop them here. I'll find them here eventually. Anything else we can get rid of for now? Not really. Let's go pick up a bit more cable and a bit more copper sheets. Actually, a lot more copper sheets because we need them for a lot of stuff. Take that much cable. That's 300 cable, I think. And the copper sheets are here. Put those back and take another one. That's 400 copper sheets. 400 copper sheets. Hopefully that's enough. If not, we won't be very far because I've already built some infrastructure. So I looked at what would look nice for a staircase. A little bit different than the one we did over by the steel stuff and the coal power. I built this sort of spiraling staircase here, using the railings and using the walkways and such, and it goes down all the way down to the ground actually, which is one of the objectives that I had for this eventually for this base, was to have a staircase here in the base somewhere that went all the way down to the ground. While I was building that, I also put in a couple of hypertubes. This one here takes us down to the 0 meter level, which is just above ground level. And this one here takes us down to the 20 meter level. And that's the one we're taking because, and there's also a 40 meter level here. I'm not using it for anything at this point, but it would connect to that 40 meter level over there if we needed it to. So I went ahead and put a stop in here. I did not build a 60 meter level. I don't know if I'll need that or not. But as you can see, I've already built a little bit more infrastructure here. Because, let's do a crude oil scan. There are 3 oil nodes over here. And then there are a couple more way over there and a couple more way over there. I don't remember exact numbers offhand. I hear something screeching though. Actually, there's quite a few nodes out here in total. The 2 that we're coming to today it's probably the curious guys there, the curious creatures there. Oh, the coal we're coming to today, there are 2 impure and 1 normal, or oil rather. I keep saying coal. So it's not a lot of oil by any means, but it'll be enough to get us started with oil. And then beyond that, there are a bunch of other nodes out in this vague area out here. So we'll be able to bring those in and work with those as well. I plan on building the oil processing stuff in this area here, which is where I've kind of started laying out this platform. We're going to do a bit more. What are you doing on my platform? Beat it. And I came out here earlier and built all this, obviously. And I also had to deal with a medium space goat spitter, who was prowling around here, who could be back. It hasn't been that long, but he could have respawned. And there are a few beehives here. So we need to deal with those. Come and get it. You 2. And you 3. Gotcha. And we can't pick those up because we don't have room. You know what? Actually, I'm going to come back here quickly and put down a personal storage box just kind of down here someplace where I'll see it later. I want to put in like half, maybe all of that that foundation. Hello, doggo. That way we have some space, because the foundation is going to be used right there. And we're going to use the other stuff over here to set up a couple of oil extractors. Our laser sword. Come and get it. I always swing too early. Next. Oh, we got both of them. And you? Where'd you go? Ooh, I got him. Without even noticing. So this is the impure crude oil here. I think the pure one is back here. Or normal, rather. And then there's another crude one. Impure crude over here. Good lord. Words today. I'm going to set up all three because the three together are only in a pure node. So we're going to set up all three oil extractors. Normal extracts at 120. So these are congruent to the level 2 miners. So we'll actually able to get 240 out of these three combined, which is pretty good, I think. We'll see. But so the oil extractor is kind of the similar rate as the Mark II miner. Let's see. I'm going to build this. We're going over to where those platforms are. But I can put all three of these in one pipe. So maybe I should figure out where I want the pipe to go. I definitely don't want to go over this rock because we only have 10 meters of rise before we need a pump. So we'll come through here. Maybe just put down something to mark the spot here. You go there. You come this way. Oh, I left all the concrete. Well, we can't do that. How about... Oh, can't even do a power pole. Quit bothering me. Okay, it'll be a splitter. And then this one, I think I'm going to have to bring around the rock. Or I think I'm going to want to bring it around the rock. The only question is which way is shorter, faster, easier, whatever. And I think, well, so this way would be shorter, I think, but then we have to go past this oil extractor. How unreasonable is that going to be? Oh, it won't be unreasonable at all. Okay, so we'll go kind of in this general direction here. And then this one can be probably here. Maybe I'll come and stand next to the rock here. We'll go here. We'll go in that angle. Sorry, I just had to sneeze. Fortunately, I caught the mute button fast enough. And then finally, we'll go about right there. That looks good. Okay. Now I can take this out, since it was only temporary, and let's start building some pipes. That would be in transportation. No, that would be in logistics. Yes. Oh, we need concrete for the little foundation. I knew I didn't want to put all of it back. Or all of it away. Dang. Take a couple stacks of that. And pipes. Okay, we'll just come out as far as we can here. And we have those same thing with the hypertubes that we looked at in the last couple episodes. We have the conveyor 2D, vertical, and default methods. Since I'm just keeping it kind of on the ground here, that doesn't really make much of a difference. So we'll just keep it at default. Let's see. You go there. Now, you come out this way. Like this. Oh, we could get the little blue line. I didn't think about that. Let's see what that looks like as far as that goes. Okay. And then we need to bring this one in and merge it into that pipe. I'm not going to bring it all the way around. I think, but we'll go like, turn a little bit like this. And then we can come in here. Like this. And then I want an intersection or a junction here. And we want it to be like this. And then that can go in there. And that should work. So we need to bring power out here, obviously. But I want to route this now. I think I will bring this pipe here. This way. Will you hush? You make a lot of noise. I'm trying to work here and you're over here making all your noises. We'll go like right there. And then we can do another cross here. Merge this one in. And then finally, this will bring us in a clip. Let's go up here onto this. And then down here. And then from this point, I don't know where I want to go. But I do know that I want to take it up probably there. No, maybe there. I don't have the chainsaw on me. Or I do have it on me, but I don't have it armed. Gonna keep the pipes clean. I spin my mouse the wrong way. Okay, so that should take care of those. Let's bring power out here, and then we can also figure out where we want to build the refineries. Oh, we got silica from that. That's interesting. And I think where I want to build the refineries is just right in here. There's a nice open-ish area here. And at least serve to get us started. And I missed one. Or two. Might as well just spend all of this concrete we have in our hands before we head over and bring the power over. And this one. Can I get the whole row? No. One short. Okay, let's see. Let's look at power now. Oh, I'm gonna have a problem with this anyway. Let me delete a few of these. Because I'm going to need concrete for the power poles. So I brought power down from above here. And I think I want to bring it... Yeah, that's up high enough that it won't be in the way. I think I want to bring it this way. Can we go all the way to the end? Wire is too long. Really? To there? Alright, well, we're going to change this pole then. I want it there on the end. Pick that up. We'll go as far as we can go in this direction. Does that connect without clipping? No. Alright, I'll do this then. Like that. Can I go all the way to my little... Yes, I can. Let me come up here. Ooh, right there. And then this can go maybe on the other side of this junction. And I can probably just connect that one in. We'll put another pole in. Those are more silica generating plant life stuff. Here. Power you. And to power you. And so these will kick on. They're producing 60 for the impures and 120 for the normal. So eventually this pipe will fill up and we will have 300 in this pipe, which is the maximum the pipe can hold. or maximum flow rate of the pipe. The pipe can only hold 38 cubic meters each in this or in that segment, and 10.3 in this segment. It depends on how long the segments are. This is the same kind of concept as the water. Actually, I don't think there's any difference between the oil and the water as far as pipes go. As you can see, these are filling up. It hasn't gotten this far yet. Do I have a problem here? Did I go up too high? Can that really be too high? Ooh, they have a little flame shooting out the top. Okay, that's full. That's basically full. That's filling up quickly. That's filling up quickly. Okay, it's just slowly globbing its way into here. That'll be fine. So now let's figure out these, okay, good. I picked up everything. I didn't get a box of magic left over. Let's figure out these oil refineries now. Refinery. So I want to leave enough space on the input side so we can run the pipe here, make a turn, and go down this length, I think. And I probably want to put them... So maybe I'll leave the whole last block open. Something like that. And so these do have inputs for solid materials too. I suppose it depends on what you're making. So we can make fuel out of crude, which outputs the fuel that's used in fuel generators that we don't have yet, I think. Power. Yeah, we don't have fuel generators yet. That consumes 60 per minute and outputs 40 fuel and 30 of the polymer waste. I think that's what that's called. Residual rubber is made from that polymer waste plus water. Residual plastic has the same kind of recipe. Plastic is made from crude and outputs a heavy oil residue plus 2 plastic, and that's 30 crude per minute. Rubber has a similar recipe. 30 crude per minute is 20 rubber per minute plus 20 of the heavy oil residue. And then there's petroleum coke made from the heavy oil residue at 40 per minute, which turns into petroleum coke at 120 per minute. So, and petroleum coke can be used as a substitute of sorts for coal. It has less energy per unit than coal does, but if you're not going to use the residual oil or residual fluid for anything else, you might as well use it to make coal or petroleum coke and burn it for fuel or power. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say, for power. Okay, so we're going to make plastic and rubber. Each one of these consumes 30 and creates 20. I think that's the same for both. Consumes 30 and makes 20. To start with, I'm going to make... we have 120, so I'm going to make 2 of each to start with. We'll have to see how much we have... Wait, do we have 240? I'm going to make 4 of each to start with. I don't know how much rubber or how much plastic we're going to need long term, but since the recipes are the same, this outputs 20 extra stuff, this outputs 10 extra stuff. So the rubber outputs a little bit more waste product, but they output the same amount of normal product for the same amount of consumption. So I'm going to do 3 of each. We'll do 3 plastic first, I suppose. Is this enough room? So that's why they have 2 inputs, by the way. So that if you use like this recipe, with the polymer resin in the water, you can bring the polymer resin in on the belt, the water in on the pipe, and then make the residual rubber from the polymer resin. Do any of these output the polymer resin as waste? This one does. When you make the fuel, you get the polymer waste. Okay. Alright, so let's make this. Oops. Let's see. Pick that up. I'm just going to put them right next to each other, just like we commonly do. Make 6. 3 for plastic. And 3 for rubber. And I ran out of motors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we'll make the 6th one later. Plastic. Plastic. Rubber. Rubber. Alrighty. I'm probably just going to run the power here and connect them in from this side. Where's the power node connector thing at on these? Oh, it's in the front. Alright, we'll run the power in the front then. Pipes. Go back here to logistics. Jump up on here. I'm going to put it in the center of that block. And it'll be connected straight into each one of these. I think that's the center of the block. It is not the center of the block. Doggone it. Must be there. That is the center of the block. Okay. Can't see the way these things work. There. Oh, I need one on this one too. There. Now they're lining up, snapping to each other. Why does it not want to snap or show me the lines when I'm... That's weird. When I'm down on the ground, only when I'm on the machines. Oh, I think I read something... Maybe somebody said in a comment that that's sort of a thing. It's an annoying thing, but it's sort of a thing. Okay, so let's bring up... How much copper we have left? Some. Bring this up. Just like with... Really... Oh, it's too long. Okay. And go up. I think it's there we have it. Yep, that looks level. And then we'll have to come down. I wonder if I can bring it here and then bring it down like that. Do I want a different... No, that looks weird. And the vertical and the default look the same. So we'll call it the same. I think that's better that way. The good thing is we can walk along these pipes. And then we'll connect that last one once we have it. And now we need... Hopefully we're getting liquids in here. Yep. Gurgling along. Okay, so power pole goes here between these two. One here. And then one out here. I guess I could have had the power pole out here someplace. Yeah, let's do that. So maybe I can clean that up over there then. Back to the way that it was. Alright, you go to here. And there. Goes way up there, doesn't it? Here, here, there. Here, here, and there. Okay, so these guys are gurgling along. They're making the output fluid and the output solid. How do I want to do this? That's the next question. I think I want to take these up. Probably just to there. I'm going to put one here just for now, just so I have it as a marker. Let's grab a pipeline cross. Jump up on the machine. I want to make sure I go far enough out, which I think might be there, that I can get the pipe through here reasonably. This is a little bit different than what we built. I think it's that one. Yeah. This will be our residual fluidy stuff. And then... Actually, wait a minute. Is that correct? I think that's off by one. We're gonna waste a little bit of residual fluid then, I guess, but it'll work out in the end. Delete these things here. I should have gone over one more. We'll go over a couple more. It's fine. Guess that wasn't any faster. Try this again. I probably shouldn't have fired these things up quite so early. And the pipes still go through there and look good. Oh yeah. Fits in there like a glove. Alright, and then we put a belt in here. Rather, we can just do that, I suppose. It's not in the right spot, but we can. Be here. Alright, and then I want to put some conveyor stack pulls way down here someplace. Or do I? 1, 2, 3. I think I want to stop here, actually, and do something else with it. Be right there, I think. Alright. Don't be so difficult. There, and there. What I should have done was this anyway. That's on that level. Oh wait, that's supposed to be a merger, not a splitter. Do that again. Okay, and then you go here. Then you go here. Seems like it's one too close, but it is one too close. Why is that too close? Oh, I know why it's too close. Because I put it too close. Well, at least we're picking up some plastic here. You stand on the thing, maybe? No, I can't see it then. I guess I shouldn't have put the pipes in right away. Then that way. Is that correct? That looks correcter. Yes, I'm purposely using bad English. Alright, there you go. That is what I wanted. And then this one also needs a merger there. And I need to rebuild this lift. And then this there. Okay. Guess I don't need this. So, thoughts here could be, one, just bring, yeah, actually this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring, let's put a merger down here. I'm just going to bring the rubber up one additional level. And then we'll have plastic on the third one and rubber on the fourth one. Actually, this doesn't even need to be a merger at all. This can just be stackable pole and a lift. I think there. Yep, there. And then this one can just bring itself forward into the stackable pole like that. Yes. And then we'll have one more out here that I'll need to get another set of supplies for. Okay, and I need to stand on the machines for pipes, for reasons. There. And then you go connecto. And there. And we're out of copper. I'm going to run and get some more motors, some more copper sheets, and anything else we need. And I will join you back here momentarily. And welcome back. Put this down here. Oh, I didn't even notice that was the last of the steel pipes I had. Good gosh there. And then we go here with rubber. And one of the, oops, not that. One of these. Of course, we got to get up here. And then another merger here. Okay, and then, so that's there. This is here. Right, so we need a lift here. Lift. There. And pipe. And a pipe. And a pipe here, apparently. Hope that's it. Belt here. We probably need to upgrade some of these belts, actually. And then, let's look at what the output was again. 20 parts per minute times 3. No, actually we don't. And I think the plastic was also 20 parts per minute. So each one is 60. Yep. And then we have 30 plus 60 fluid. That's 90 of the residue fluid. 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so boxes I think I will put down here on this outside layer organization. Storage container, at least temporarily. I will probably end up moving these boxes, but temporarily go, maybe just go here. Okay, and then I need to put in probably maybe here, probably maybe 1, 2, 3 goes here. This goes somewhere. And then we come down here. Please connect, thank you. And you go here. Too steep. Well, we can fix that. Oh, this one can just go... Actually, that's not straight in. Okay, let's do a lift here. Actually, let's not do the lift there. Let's do the lift... wait, there we go. Right thing. 1, 2, and there instead. Pick these up. That's in the middle of that power line anyway. I don't like that. Not that the belts aren't probably going to connect across the power line, but... Power pole, get out of my way. Actually, they don't. That's good. And then we'll do 7 there. Then we can do 1, 2, 3, I think. Get on this side so I don't fall off the edge there. I can't do that. Can I just do this then? Yeah. And then this goes into there. Okay, so we should have plastic coming into this one. And we should have rubber coming into this one. Excellent. That's where we're going to leave it today. These pipes are going to fill up very fast. But next time we will take care of the fuel generators, or converting this liquid, this residue, into petroleum coke, and then setting up some fuel generator or some coal burners to burn through that coke. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.